So the ingredients for the Goda masala are as follows. We require about 2 cups of coriander seeds or dhania, half a cup of jeera or cumin seeds, 1/4 cup of poppy seeds, also called khaskhas, 1/4 cup of sesame or tir, 1/4 cup of dry coconut shredded, 7 bay leaves, 20 peppercorns, about 1/4 cup of shaha jeera, 30 cloves, about 8 sticks of cinnamon, 4 mace, 1 big cardamom, 1 star anise, and half a nutmeg. So these are all the ingredients that we require, and we're going to fry them in 3 batches. So first we're going to start with all of the whole spices like the cinnamon, the mace, the nutmeg, the black lychee, and the star anise. Now we have to fry this in about 1 tablespoon of oil and on a low to medium flame, and keep an eye on it. We're also going to add the cloves, the pepper, and the bay leaves. Now we want a nice dark color to this Goda masala. That's why it's also called Kala masala. That is why we're going to give it a very good fry, but keeping an eye on it on a low to medium flame. Don't leave it to get burnt, otherwise it is going to give your masala a very bad burnt odor. So fry it well. And once it is fried, just transfer it to a steel plate or a glass plate and let it cool down completely. Now, in the same oil, or if your oil is over, you can add just about half a tablespoon more. We're going to add the shaha jeera, the plain jeera, the poppy seeds or the khaskhas, and the tir. We're going to give all of this a nice fry too. Again, keeping an eye on it, stirring it continuously from a low to medium flame. Then we're going to add the coriander seeds and give all of this a good fry. Again, we want a darkish brown color, so you got to fry this for a good 5 to 7 minutes, keeping an eye on it. Now, if you fry this very well, then the shelf life of this masala also increases, as well as it gives you a lovely aroma or lovely flavor to your amtis or dals. So once you have finished frying this very well, you can transfer this onto the same plate in which you have put your whole garam spices or the whole spices. And last but not the least, we're going to fry the dry coconut or the cobra, which we have just grated on a normal regular grater till it becomes a nice golden brown color. Again, we have to keep an eye on it. Don't leave any of the spices unattended to, otherwise they'll burn. Now we want all of this, we're going to transfer the coconut too, and we want all of this to completely cool down. We can leave it aside for even an hour, 2 hours, but don't grind them when they are hot. Let them completely cool down. And then just give them a nice grind in your mixer or grinder to a very fine powder. And then you can store this away in a nice clean dry glass jar. Now we're going to go to the moong dal khichdi, which is also very easy to make. So here I have just soaked about 1 cup of rice and 1/4 cup of moong dal. I've washed it well thrice under water and soaked it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now we're going to heat some clarified butter or ghee in a pot. You can use oil, but the khichdi, it's better to use ghee or clarified butter. It gives a better flavor. Now, once it is hot enough, we're going to add our mustard seeds, about 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Once the mustard seeds begin to splutter, we're going to add half a teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida or hing, and 1/4 teaspoon of haldi powder, turmeric. We're going to drain out all the water from the rice and dal that we have soaked, and we're going to add that to the hot ghee. Give it a good fry. And then we're going to add double the quantity of the rice and moong dal mixture. So about 2 cups should be sufficient. Now put this on a little higher flame and let it come to a boil. Now you can add your salt. I have switched to Himalayan pink salt. You can use regular salt too. Give it a good stir. And now we're going to add about half a teaspoon of red chili powder. You can also lower the spice by adding just 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm going to add about 1 whole tablespoon of this freshly made Goda masala. Give all of this a good stir. And then I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of gur or jaggery. You can add more if you like it to be more on the sweeter side. And once your water starts boiling, lower the flame to simmer and cover the pot and let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes, keeping an eye on it till your rice is nice and cooked, and then just garnish it with some lovely freshly chopped coriander and 1 dollop of clarified butter or ghee. So I hope you like today's recipes. I hope you give them a try. And do let me know in the comments box how your goda masala turned out and your moong dal khichdi. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe.